What up? This is Dan from Ice Nine Kills, and I just wanted to give a shout out to the loudest podcast in all of music, the MoshCast, where they review albums, EPs from any and all genres. They even interview new and upcoming bands. It's a freaking great time. Keep moshing, motherfuckers.
My other little Eddies are gonna move on.
Struggling here. Look at you struggling.
All right. Wouldn't be a MoshCast episode if I fucking wasn't. All right. Back to a very special episode of the MoshCast tonight. As you can see, we're missing a few people, but that's okay. We're here to take over. Now, this episode is a special episode, if you can't tell already. We are filming a Steve Harrington episode. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We're filming an episode based off of bands we think Eddie Munson would like, and we're having a twist on it. So my mom, shout out to my mom, by the way, she came up with this idea. We kind of expanded on it a little bit. So basically how this is going to work is we have a list of different years, and we have some artists and bands we think that Eddie would have liked per those years. So we have 1983, 1994, 1985, 90s and 2000s, and 2010 to today. So Julian also has some bands and artists we think he wouldn't like. Me and Julian already kind of talked about this, so ours are kind of the same. So mine's not written down, but I already know mine off the top of my head.
Yeah. I'm not talking about
yeah,
and we're not talking about it's all right. We're talking about just outright just would despise.
Yeah, would just not like them at all. So yeah, let's get on with intros. First up, we gotta welcome in my brother, Christ, amen, Mr. Lucas Atencio.
Yes.
Julian.
Jacket, rocking also the bandana, because Quinn wear the bandana in the
R.I.P.
the last scene. So again, it was a bit. I'm not gonna fully cover up my hair because again I love my hair too much.
Boo.
Yeah, boo. But it's a tight episode for me because if you know me, I love me some Joseph Quinn. I love me some Eddie Munson. And the first time I saw him, this is when I start my gay panic moments now. But yeah. This is when I started turning not to straight now. But yeah, we're gonna definitely do this episode. I'm definitely excited for this one, and let's just get this started.
Next up, we have my Hellfire Club brethren, Mr. Julian Purnell. Welcome in. Back again for another episode.
I know. I'm on here a lot recently. I love it.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, Julian Purnell here. I think out of everyone, I look like the most like Eddie Munson.
You definitely.
I think I do. Well, I think if I get my hair up a little bit more, maybe.
You don't have bangs, bro.
What?
You don't have bangs. No.
Work.
No.
It does actually.
Now you just look like every grunge dude from the 90s.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Munson, thank you for everything you've done, and hopefully will do. Hopefully. Fucking hoping, but. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I loved this idea when we came up with it, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm very curious to see what you guys come up with, because I have 5 bands and artists from each era that we have.
I just have a minimum amount. So I thought that we could go around and say 2 words about Eddie and why we love him so much. If there's a connection we have with him. So, Lucas, why don't you start off first?
What was the question?
Basically talking about what drew you to Eddie and
why we love him so much.
You have a connection with him.
You want my love story here. Anyway.
Hey, Taylor Swift.
So This is before I started. I was gonna watch season 4, and this one right here.
You're pointing to no one, but he's talking about me.
Yeah, because you're top of my screen. Yeah, they introduced me into Munson, and I was like, and I first saw him, dude. I'm like, who is this fine motherfucker right here? and literally, I was just blown away, and ever since then, I've been crushing on this guy. And so I finally was able to watch it on Netflix because I never knew my Netflix again. That was working actually. So I first saw it in again season 1 with the infamous scene where again he was talking about laundry balls and laundry baskets and all this shit, and I was like, this is definitely a reputation of me. This is definitely a reputation of like, again, what drew me to him was again the not just because of the music, but also the way he acts as well. Again, you may see him as an asshole again at school, but when you're behind the scenes, he's a wholesome dude. And we saw it again when, especially with Dustin. There was a cool connection with Dustin. And also, like me, he's a bit fruity like I am. And you see the relationship with Steve. But it just drew me to him because he was just an outgoing personality that was basically villainized and hated by the people because he was different than other people and not a basic bitch like everyone in high school. Yeah. And that was again rotation of me as well when I was in high school as well. I didn't get into metal until around sophomore year or junior year. I was like everybody else. But again, thanks to my man here, Julian over here, they got me into music that relates to me so much, and not just music that just completely makes me mad, but just music that just represents me and just makes me me. And that's why I dream about him. And the reason why, again, like he was just an outgoing guy, especially behind the scenes as well. Like when he's not Eddie Munson, like Quinn himself is a outgoing, wholesome dude. And I love this guy to this day. Like he is an awesome guy. I love him to this.
Hell yeah. All right. So I'll go next. We saved the best for last, really. You know this.
Yeah, again, I look like his freaking brother.
So for me, it wasn't just because of him being attractive, because yeah, things are very attractive. I mean, yeah, am I wrong? No. I kind of knew immediately just looking at him that he was going to be because Stranger Things tried to introduce a metalhead back in season 2. We will not be saying his name because his character is a piece of shit. He's racist. And it didn't feel like a real representation of metalheads. And it just, I don't know, it just felt off to me and I didn't like it. So when I saw Eddie, I was like, this is the one. This is him. Because he was loud, he was funny, he was obnoxious, caring. Like, he had the entire look. Like, he had it all. I was like, this is it. This is the guy. So just that first scene alone drew me in. And the more that I watched it, the more I kind of related to him and wished I could have been like him in high school. Well, not just like high school, but also middle school, because that's like elementary school, middle school is when I started getting picked on for being different. And I've always loved metal music, probably since the womb, I'm gonna be honest. So I've always been listening to all kinds of shit from, you know, heavy metal, classic rock, regular metal, fucking metalcore, everything. Any form of rock music I've pretty much listened to, or tried to. But again, I wish I could have been like Eddie, you know, not afraid to be himself and be different while having everyone around you hate you. for being different, which to me, if you're different, that doesn't make you a bad person. If you're like everybody else, I feel like that's a little weird. Why would you want to be like somebody else?
Seriously.
Why not be your own person? Come on now.
Like it's like there's always it's like that scene in Mean Girls where there's this one girl that's trying to follow all the popular girls to seem like she's involved, but in reality she's not involved.
She doesn't even go here.
It's like, yeah, you don't even go here.
Yeah, I know you exactly.
There's an old saying. There's an old saying. Well, not very old saying. There's a saying though that again, do not be a copy of other people. Just be the originator of yourself.
Exactly. And beyond Eddie, even Joseph Quinn himself, like he has really helped me break out of my confidence shell. Like ever since like watching, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I feel like I've definitely noticed, like ever since watching season 4, I've definitely let go of a lot of my insecurity. I'm still working through them. Don't get me wrong, still working through them. But I definitely feel like my confidence shell has like definitely opened up. Like I feel more confident in myself in just certain times, more than I used to. I'm not afraid to be myself, and if people don't like that, I really don't give a fuck. That's their loss, not mine. I think I'm pretty fucking cool, if I say so myself. But another thing too was, I don't really talk about this a lot, but another one of my insecurities is my eyes. Not because I can't see, but because the color of my eyes. I just feel like it didn't suit me, and they were boring, and and then seeing Joseph Quinn like rock it and be himself and whatever is like, okay, well, it's not that bad. If he can do it, then I can try to do it too. So I've been slowly starting to feel less insecure about having brown eyes. Another thing too is obviously the big notable change is I no longer go by my previous name. I go by Sydney now. And that was definitely through the help of Eddie/Joe. Because I, for a very, very long time, just did not feel like myself, and I didn't know what it was. So for years I've been questioning, my gender and everything like that. So, that's really helped me a lot. So he'll never watch this probably, but in the chance that he does, thank you to Joseph Quinn, and this is the only time I will thank the Duffer Brothers because they fucking pissed me off. Thank you for having Joseph Quinn and giving him the chance to really shine, because he is an incredible fucking actor. Amazing. An incredible actor. I think 2 of my favorite roles of his, other than Eddie, is Billy Knight and Arthur Havisham. They, oh my god, fucking phenomenal. Absolutely fucking phenomenal. If you get the chance to see any of his other work, please go do it, because he has an incredible talent. He's been acting for years. Even as a kid, I believe. So he's got an incredible gift, and I cannot thank him enough for taking this role and playing Eddie Munson and portraying a metalhead the correct way.
Yeah.
And he deserves all the love and praise that he is currently getting from everyone. So, without further ado, Mr. Julian, what are your words to Eddie Munson and Joseph Quinn himself?
Eddie Munson, Joseph.
It's not Joseph anymore. Joseph.
Josephine.
Anyway.
Keep going, man.
Yeah. I mean, for so long, for all of television and entertainment, the metalheads were always deemed as, the evil. Metalheads were always deemed as, the weirdos, the outcasts, which we are outcasts. I'm not even going to deny that, but just every single time I've seen it, like they always like portray us wrong. They always portrayed us wrong. Like,
Mhm.
oh, they always wear leather jackets. They always have makeup on their face. They always, oh shit.
Oh, bitch. Oh, no.
I meant like the gothic look. They've like every single
I was going to go with that today, but I didn't.
be like every single person think like, oh, metalheads, they're goth. That's it.
Yeah.
Same thing.
And they
Not
think
the same
like, oh,
thing at all.
and they always are about violence and killing people and all that and hurting others, which God, it was tough. Literally just sitting back and seeing people that clearly don't know anything about our culture and our livelihoods as metalheads. They seem to forget that we're just like everyone else. We're just people. They don't they see us as weird like creatures, but we're not. Like we're just like everyone else. Like we all, you know, live, we all breathe air. Like we're all human beings. Eddie, the way they developed his character, and like Joseph Quinn, like he was the perfect guy for the role. Like he was definitely the perfect guy for the role. But like Eddie not only helped because like I was already confident in it, like the past 2 years being a metalhead on the internet and like making content about metal music. Like I've always felt confident with that. And like obviously I had like Kevin to help me out with that. Erica helped me out with that. But you know, like they were like the main reasons like I made videos like and all that stuff. But the way Eddie is, like his character, like I wish I sort of like with you, Sydney, I wish I was like Eddie in school. Because I was all like in school, I was like, oh, I tried to be one of the popular kids. Like I always wanted to be I was basically that one girl. I was basically the girl in Mean Girls. But I was like always like, oh, like I love football too, even though I hated sports. Oh, I love, you know, like this dance music. I love this pop music. I love this rap music that everyone liked. I literally just wanted to, I basically was turning myself into something I'm not. And it wasn't until my sophomore year of high school that I just ditched it. I just ditched the whole, oh, I want to be popular thing. Oh, I want to be, you know, cool with everyone thing. I want to do what everyone else is doing. I want to dress like everyone, do whatever. I was just like, fuck this. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to insult my own intelligence. I'm not going to be something that they fucking want me to be. And keep in mind, it was a Christian school. Think about how difficult that's already. Being a metalhead in an environment where people look at you like a devil.
Oh yeah.
I've got like right when I came out like as a metalhead at my school, like people started looking at me weird. They started looking at me. They either gave me like very dirty looks. They questioned my music choices. They're like, do you listen to any other types of music? Which at the time I didn't. Like the only other type of music I would even listen to was Tech Nine. Like Tech Nine was the only like non-rock and metal music I listened to. And you know, Tech Nine helped me get into hip hop, which again, Tech forever, love you. You know, Missouri represent. But yeah, it's just like I just didn't give a shit anymore. And I wish, and like that was my Eddie Munson moment, where it's like I'm gonna be comfortable in my own skin. I'm gonna be whatever I want to be. I wish I would have done that a whole hell of a lot sooner. And that's another one of my biggest regrets. But it's just Eddie nowadays, like he's helped me feel more confident in just voicing my opinion on, you know, certain albums, and like obviously like helped me realize like, yes, a lot of people aren't going to agree with my reviews, and that's all right. Like that's okay. Like I don't, and like like I can only take so much. You guys know that. And like with TikTok, going down the horrible road that TikTok put me through, and you know how toxic the Metallica community really still is. But like also like the TikTok Slipknot fans and the TikTok Motionless in White fans, I constantly say like, where's this song on your top 10 list? But then the threats started coming in, and then body shaming started coming in, and the other stupid insults came in. Like, here's the thing. I don't care. You can make fun of me all you want. You can make fun of my appearance. You can make fun of my music taste. I don't fucking care. But then I made my last post as a tribute to my Uncle Steven, who committed suicide back in 2009. And for the majority of the comments, they were good, but all of a sudden I saw a couple comments that are, like, one comment said, well, knowing you were in his life, no wonder he killed himself.
Oh, this guy, I'm gonna beat his ass.
And everyone probably doesn't know this. That was my last straw with TikTok. I'm like, you know what?
I knew this. We talked about this.
I was like, you know what? I was doing this just so I can get more. I was doing the TikTok so I can get, you know, more popular. I guess in a way popular, like get noticed in a way. But like, it has brought me nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble, and it's made my depression worse. And so May comes around, like the first week of May, after I posted that video, I was done. I was like, fuck this. I'm not wasting my time with this anymore. I deleted the app, and I don't regret deleting the app. But then in a way, it also sucks that I deleted the app, because I wanted to support my friends, like you guys and Erica and Rena and Hobbs, and all of them. Like, they're all my friends. But then I realized, oh yeah, I can easily support them on Instagram, which is my platform. Exactly. But yeah, Eddie just really helped me feel a lot more confident, just voicing my opinion and just being confident in myself and just not give a shit about what the haters say. Like, I wish I had that confidence months ago. Because then, like, again, you can make fun of my appearance, you can make fun of me, you can make fun of all of that. But the moment you come after my friends, or the moment you come after my family, I'm done. It's not fucking worth. Like, I'm not the same way. Even though I do, because, like, yes, you guys are my family, and friends and family, whatever you want to call it. But like how, like I even said, like I'm not even gonna get into it, but yeah, just Eddie helped me with more my confidence, and he is what I wish I was when, like, before I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a metalhead in high school. I don't give a shit what anyone says. So yeah. Lucas.
Kind of same story as you, Joe, and like with myself, again, I have been trouble with being bullied, like basically since I was in middle school. Except for I got punched, bullied by teachers as well. Keep in mind, I got bullied by teachers as well because I was different.
I heard that too.
With autism in the way and all this type of shit, not in the way, but being a factor as well, and also like just a lot of shit. And I was, again, that was in music around that time, and I know my dad listens to metal music. Shout out to my pops, by the way. He got me to Dio. So with that being said, though, like, it was difficult for me to go through middle school, just make fun of my voice, make fun of what I look like, make fun of what I'm built like, and all this type of shit. Again, like, Eddie has helped me even way before then. Like, 10th grade was difficult for me, and then going into, again, my final transfer of the school that I went to, getting to metal, like, I was afraid of being judged, of being that. But once, Stranger Things came out, after I graduated, I was not afraid anymore. I was not afraid of being myself. I was not afraid of being judged. I was not afraid of my music and what people's opinions are, no matter what the case may be. There's differences between me and Sydney and Joey that we have about a lot of things. But I've learned from Eddie, it's like, you can listen or be you want to be, as long as we still have the connection together. Like, we don't care what background we come from, as long as you expect us to respect you. And with him, make him come on my show and just like him helping me like through a lot of things, like I'm blessed for this guy. And I'm not saying it's a lot, but he has helped me to explore a lot of myself that I've never had. But confidence was never a thing for me back then. But look at me now. I just have no filter. I have basically the confidence that people never thought I'd have. Hell, even after the breakup I had with my ex, like, I needed that push. Eddie got me that push to get me over that hump. And if it wasn't for him, I don't know if it's still being that stuff, wanting to basically do some things to my ex that probably end up being in jail. But again, like, I'm glad that I was able to overcome that. And he has helped me to get out of my shell. And now, honestly, I don't care what you think about me now. Because, again, you can look at me in a different way and dirty looks and all this shit. I'm not going to care. That's your loss. Again, that's your problem. Look at the outside, but not what's in the heart. So that's y'all's loss. But anyways, let's get into the music.
Well, I do want to say one more thing, because it reminded me of an instance I had recently on Twitter when I first joined. So I think it was Netflix Geeked that tweeted something. I won't say what it is because it's going to raise hell in the comments, and I really don't want to deal with that. So I had tweeted, I basically voiced an opinion, and a lot of people did not like that. And someone was like, bitterly, no one asked you to exist. Something, your something. I literally can't remember everything else. But instead of just, blocking them, whatever, I replied back. And I said, first of all, if you're going to insult me, use the correct form of your. Secondly, think of another insult, because I've heard that before, and I've heard way worse things about me. So it really doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't affect me anymore. Like, if you're not gonna like me, that's fine. Not everyone is gonna like you. It really doesn't matter. Like, you're just someone behind a screen on the internet who wanted to try and ruin my day but didn't. And they never replied to me, by the way. Like, they literally never did. But another thing for me, too, was middle school specifically. I will say this one last thing, and then we can get started.
Yes.
I listened to a lot of different things. Shocker. I always have. I've always liked pop music, and I've always liked metal music. So when I started to dress the way that I wanted to in, like, middle school, I had people, I would have, like, my iPod or whatever, and I'd be, like, blasting One Direction, and, I'd be wearing, like, a motionless white shirt or whatever, so people would be thrown off. And I remember one time, this 2 times, actually, this one person was standing next to me while I had one earbud in, and I was listening to One Direction, and, again, same outfit and everything. They'd just go, why can't you just be normal? Dress the way that your taste in music is. And I was like, I am. I listen to all kinds of music. And then, this is a really funny story. So, this was also middle school, and we were allowed to bring our iPods that day, and I was wearing a One Direction hoodie, and this popular girl came up to me, and I set my iPod in my locker, and she goes, "Oh, what One Direction song are you listening to?" And she hit the thing on my earbuds, and it unpaused, and it was just Chris Motionless screaming in her ears. And she goes, "That's not One Direction." And I was like, "You're welcome." Like,
You're welcome.
It's great. I loved it. But yeah, let's get started.
Yes,
Let's start off with the year 1983. How we'll do this is we'll go one band at a time. Some have more than everyone, you just keep going after. So let's start off with Lucas. What is your first band or artist from 1983?
They're both from the same band around that time. Shit, I forgot. I just said overall Black Sabbath. So the reason why I put that there is just because I just got a feeling with Eddie. I think he's a lot more likable Dio than Ozzy. But I think you like Black Sabbath. I really think he does.
Wasn't Ronnie James Dio in Black Sabbath?
Yeah, I have both of them. I forgot. I have like three.
So I tried to stick with bands that I knew, and this is overall on my list, that I knew, like Metallica we know he likes, Iron Maiden we know he likes, Megadeth we already know. So two of them I kind of had to, unfortunately, two of them I had to already incorporate into my list, one of them being Black Sabbath. Yes, Eddie does mention Black Sabbath in the show, / Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, again, obvious, he mentioned it in the show. It's fucking Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath. I mean, come on. But for 1983, that was the only year that I listed bands that I knew he liked. So, Julian, what is your first?
All right. Well, again, I have 5 bands. So for 1983, first band I have. What?
List 2 then, and then that way it'll be all even.
Huh? Oh, I don't get it.
Okay, so you list two bands or artists, whoever you have, and then that way it'll be even.
Oh, I only list 2 artists from each one?
No. Okay, so just list 2 right now.
First one I have is Queen.
Okay.
Because I think he genuinely would have loved Freddie Mercury's voice and just the overall musicianship I think he would have loved. And then the second one I have is Merciful Fate. That's King Diamond.
Gotcha.
His old band.
Gotcha.
Now back, actually. Merciful Fate just made a comeback, so.
Good. All right, yeah. Lucas. Who is your next pick?
Also, another one that I had was Motorhead. I have a feeling, again, he is going to like Lemmy. I don't know why. Just the vibe I get from him. Again, just the wild personality that I saw from him. It reminds me a lot of Lemmy. I don't know why, but it just does. So that's why I put Lemmy and Motorhead.
My next one, again, is a band we already know he likes because of his patches and pins, is Judas Priest. I mean...
I put that on there.
It's fucking Judas Priest. Come on now. I mean... do I really need to fucking explain that?
Come on.
All right, Julian. So from now, you list 1, since you had more than us.
Okay. So I only have 3 left. Okay. The next one I have is Billy Idol.
I can see it.
I definitely think he would have liked Billy Idol. Like one of the original, like he helped in a way, like had that weird like, I don't know how, like, it's really weird to describe Billy Idol in like a genre, but like the way he just, what?
I said he's definitely not hair metal like a lot of people try to fucking think he is.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, I never got that. I never got that comparison with Billy.
People are fucking weird, man.
In a way, he was hard rock with a punk influence.
Yeah,
that's exactly what Billy Idol was, and I definitely think Eddie would have loved his lyrical content, and I think he would have appreciated the musicianship behind Billy's music. So yeah, Billy Idol, I definitely think he would have absolutely adored.
All right, Lucas, who's your next one?
One band I think I saw on the jacket was I put this down just now. It was Wasp.
Yeah, Wasp. That was another one he liked.
That's another one he liked. So I was like, I saw it on the jacket. I think it was somewhere in the front.
Yeah,
somewhere.
It's on his right. Sorry.
It was like an eye opener because I saw the yellow, and I was like, that was like a Wasp color for some reason. That was like a B color.
His Wasp pin, I believe, is just silver.
Yeah, but it's just like it's just eye opening, and I saw what I saw. I'm like, definitely gonna be watching.
All right. So my last one is Alice Cooper. Again, kind of a fucking no-brainer for this one. It's Alice Cooper. He's weird. He's different. The music's great. Eddie would have loved it. All right, Julian.
All right. So do I list off one more or both of them?
Lucas, how many do you have left?
I got you listed some of the ones I had, so
You can still list them.
I said the two that you said were Maiden. I definitely said that. I said Ozzy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say this one because again of no, I don't think he would actually. Not think about it now.
What? No, who?
I said Slayer. I don't know why, but
I mean, hey, everyone's got a different opinion. If you think he would have liked Slayer, is there a reason why you think?
like with more of Eddie, he's more like thrash metal, and not really Flash. I don't know what the fuck.
Just metal.
Just metal in general. I think he would have liked again the heaviness of Slayer. That's why I put that there.
Okay. Interesting. Is that all of them?
I was gonna put Joan Jett, but I was gonna put Joe. I don't know when. I don't know.
Julian, who else is on your list?
So my next band is we're going to the punk world, The Clash.
I was thinking that too.
You talked about Stranger Things.
No, they weren't talked about.
Who is it that I'm thinking of them?
I don't think the Clash were talked about, but just like the overall, just like aggression of their music, like there's just pure punk attitude. I really do think he would have loved it just for the attitude and the angst of how the Clash's music was.
Yeah, they did. The Clash was in Stranger Things. Yeah, should I stay or should I go? They had that in the show like multiple times. Listen, this is the thing I've been saying since the fucking goddamn episode 1. He would have gotten along with Will. He really would have. And we were robbed of that.
All right. Well, shit. Okay. Well, still going to the Clash, but can I just say my last one?
Oh yeah, say your last one.
I hope it wasn't mentioned already. The Who.
Yes, I was that too.
I definitely think he would have enjoyed The Who. Just the overall catchiness of the music and just them being kind of the pioneers of what hard rock would become. So, yeah.
All right.
Now we're going on to the 84.
Yep.
Yes.
I got a lot of them.
All right.
Shit.
How many? I only have 3. What the hell, guys?
I only have 5 again.
All right, Julian.
I have 9.
Read off 2.
You have 9?
Yes.
All right, Lucas. Read off 6 of them then.
I said Bon Jovi. I also said Judas again. I said Anthrax, Pantera.
No, wait. 84. That would have been hair metal Pantera.
Oh, me and Julian talked about this.
I meant more than the 90s. I should have put more in the 90s, but whatever. I overall like later on Pantera. That's what I meant.
I mean, you could switch it now to the 90s.
Switch it now to 90s and 2000s.
That's why I should have switched it.
Call him in the ring.
I should have switched it. Whatever. I also said Van Halen.
Yes.
Without doubt. I said also, for some reason, I don't know, was it released in 84 or before then, but Billy Joel. I don't know, but I have a feeling with him. I don't know. I got a feeling with that. And also,
I feel like, you know what, Lucas? I kind of agree with you. I feel like that'd be a guilty pleasure of his.
Guilty, but that's the thing, like guilty pleasures you like.
Mm-hmm. I feel like he secretly would like Billy Joel.
And I also put the last one I put on was Journey.
Okay, that makes sense. So,
Yeah.
okay, can I also expand on what band did we just fuck? With Billy Joel? Can I expand on that a little bit? I feel like he would also like Billy Joel as well because of the raspiness in his voice that he's got. So it's
Yeah.
not just like straight up like 80s pop or like, it's something different. Again, I still think it would be like a guilty pleasure, but I think that
Yeah,
I agree with
that's
you on
right.
that. I agree with that.
That's why I have on there because with Journey, I think he'll love Steve Perry. I think he'll love his voice. Also as well, I think he'll love the guitarist as well. I can't remember his name top of my head,
Mhm.
but I really would think he would enjoy Steve Perry because of his voice.
Okay.
That
All right, Julian. Read off 2.
2. Fuck. All right. My first one is Scorpions.
I was gonna put that on there.
Like, again, I think one of the few pioneers of heavy metal. They're one of the greatest German metal bands of all time, in my opinion. Take that, Rammstein. And but seriously, like the way I'm sorry. I do love Rammstein, but seriously, Scorpions got them beat by a fucking mile. Just the overall, just how experienced they are, and just like how they knew how they wanted to sound, and they didn't give a fuck what anyone said. Like people try to put them in the glam rock category. They were not fucking glam rock. They were heavy fucking metal. That's exactly what they were.
I don't consider them glam rock either.
Some people did, and I never got that. I never got that.
Yeah, it's fucking people the age weird, man. They didn't know jack shit about fucking music. Let's be real.
All right, next one. My second one for 84 is Acdc.
That's not put 2.
Specifically, Bon Scott era Acdc. I actually don't think he would have liked Brian Johnson.
Yeah, that's also what I was gonna say.
What era? What year was that?
85.
It was like Highway to Hell and back. Highway to Hell and before. I don't think he would have enjoyed Back in Black.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What year was that?
84. So they would have released 3 albums with Brian Johnson. I honestly don't think he would have liked any of the Brian Johnson albums. But even though Back in Black was a big album, it doesn't beat Highway to Hell or High Voltage or anything like that. But seriously, I think him, like, he would have really appreciated Bon Scott's music, and just the way Angus Young plays guitar, he would have fell in love with that style for sure.
All right. So my first one. Lucas, I really feel like you should have stuck with this one because we would have been matching, bro. I said Joan Jett.
I did put Joan Jett.
Good. I feel like, listen, here's the thing, and this is going to come up again. I feel like the thing with Eddie is that he would respect the shit out of female artists within the rock genre. He may not like all of them, but he would definitely respect the hell out of them. Joan Jett, he would fucking love her music. He would absolutely love them. Love, and I'm not taking any fucking criticisms on that. All right, Lucas.
My next one, for some reason, I had to go off the top of my head and just go into his mind. I also said Anthrax.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. With some reason with him, I think he'll like again with more, not necessarily like lead singing, but definitely the guitarists and such. I think you'll enjoy like more of that. I went with also like not just singing wise, not like singers in the back, but also like Eddie Munson plays guitar. So I also went with also guitarists that you actually like. I think you'll like again. Metallica, of course, Metallica with James Hetfield, obviously, and so that's why I put that with Anthrax because I heard a little bit of them, and I heard I have it there sometimes, and I just get a feeling Eddie was there, so that's why.
All right, Julian, what's your next one, brother?
All right. So my next 2.
Well, no, you just read one now.
Okay.
Now we're all at an even amount.
Again, back to the punk rock world. I think he would have really liked Black Flag.
Okay. I can't really say I agree or not. I don't really listen to that.
This is the first, they were like one of the OG hardcore punk bands, and I think he would have really enjoyed Henry Rollins's aggressive stage presence for sure, and just the overall music behind it was just like that right type of attitude, and just like no fucks given, do it yourself attitude, and I think he would have really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
Black Flag for sure.
My next one is Mr. Freddie Mercury himself. Queen. I mean, come on now. Come on. It's fucking Queen, dude. Who doesn't like Queen? You don't like Queen? You need to get on that shit right now. I'm telling you, you're missing out.
For real.
So, I mean, Queen is great. Queen has a great discography. Absolutely wonderful discography. Like, different types of moods. Like, it just fits Eddie. It just does. So just remember the fact that I said Queen, because in 1985 it will come up again. All right, Lucas.
The next one is, I don't know when this was released, and I could be wrong on when it was released. I don't know if this artist was released back then, but you know, I will. It's not a guilty pleasure one.
Ooh.
I said Prince.
Yeah, I can see it.
Because how free this motherfucker is, and
Please.
and how I don't know, just how I don't know just how he is. I
mean,
really
that would explain why he loved Queen.
Again, Prince is a great lyricist and also a great guitarist as well.
Yes.
The best.
Mm-hmm.
And I really love, again, the album they made with I can't think of the top of my head at the moment. But definitely I think they'll definitely enjoy Prince that way for sure.
Oh yeah. How many do you have left, Lucas?
Which one's not taken yet? I don't know. Some of these are not released in some of these, so again, I don't know. Might have to put them down later on.
Okay.
So I want to say and end off right here.
Okay. Julian, how many do you have left?
I have 2.
Okay. Read off your 2, and then I'll read off my last one.
All right. First up, I have is Alice Cooper.
Okay.
Yes.
No need to explain. And then the 5th one, I have Testament, another one of the OG thrash.
I talked about this earlier.
Yep.
He would have loved one of the OG thrash. They're one of the OG thrash metal bands. He would have fell in love with their style and how their aggression, just the power that they have, really. So yeah, for sure, Alice Cooper.
So I have another one that was mentioned earlier. It is Van Halen. And no, I'm not saying it because his name is fucking Eddie and he plays the guitar. I genuinely think that he would have really loved them. Again, because Eddie does play guitar though. I do have to add that back into there because it's Eddie Munson. Let's be real here. Anything with a strong, solid guitar, he's gonna love it. And that's Van Halen for you. Really, I mean, what else can I say? Lucas, how many do you have for 1985?
Again, my list, again, I'm like writing them down at the moment. So far, I have 4 or 6.
I have 3. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Just fucking list them all. We'll talk about them as you go along.
Then the first one I had was Deep Purple.
Oh.
No!
Where did Julian go? Oh, there he is. All right, keep going. What happened?
I don't know. You guys were bugging out.
Oh, okay. All right, keep going, Lucas.
First one was Deep Purple.
Okay.
I have a feeling they would. Next one was Living Color. I think he would enjoy the way singer of it. Exodus, or the name Exodus. I can't pronounce that one.
I think Julian might know that one.
Who?
Exodus. I can't pronounce this one.
Exodus? Yeah. Okay, so I said it right. All right.
Of course, again, to get us the obvious, Megadeth that year. For some reason, maybe Skid Row. I said maybe. And of course, Skid Row. And of course, come on, Metallica. Come on.
Yeah, we already know that. I didn't put them on my list because I knew. Bitch, I knew.
Well, if they didn't know, now they know.
Now you fucking do. All right, Julian, read off your list for 1985.
My full list? Okay. First one I have is, I know this is a weird one, but the Misfits.
Misfits, yep.
I do think he would like the Misfits because that horror punk stuff, like that was such a big thing. I only have 4 as well. Next one is Judas Priest.
Of course.
White Snake. I think he would love.
I put that down. I should have said it.
And my last one is Rush.
Yep.
I think he would have really loved Rush. I think he would have. Yeah.
Me and Julian kind of compared our lists a little bit before this, Lucas. Like a few days. No. Was it like the beginning of the week that we did this?
Yeah, it was a couple of days ago.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say the first one is Rush. That's why I said me and Julian did compare our list kind of, and we were talking about it because there was a lot that we didn't have. Also Acdc, of course.
Yay.
So remember when I said Queen? I feel like I don't remember when this was released, but I feel like Eddie would like David Bowie.
For sure.
And I feel like, and I know people are probably going to be in the comments, well, when Robin said David Bowie, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Literally shut the fuck up. I feel like, if anything, it would be like a guilty pleasure. Like, if he, like, just straight up didn't admit that he liked it, it would definitely be a guilty pleasure. And I think he would have discovered it from Queen. In some way, shape, or form, it would have been through Queen. Again, I don't remember when Under Pressure was released. Because they did do that song together. Give me one moment.
A moment.
I don't want the My Chemical Romance version.
They did that?
1982. Okay, so then my point still stands. He would have gone into them from Queen. But that's my entire 1985 list.
All right.
Whose list is shorter for the 90s and 2000s? Because mine's very long.
I have a shorter list.
Mine's long too.
I have a long list.
All right. Let me count how many I have. 1, 2.
I have 10.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Jeez, all right, Lucas, read yours up first then, dude. I'll go last.
I said for 90s and 2000s, Lamb of God. I think it was around then.
Okay.
Was it around then?
I think they were more prominent in the 2000s, but I mean, they did start.
I mean, this is 90s, 2000s.
2000s.
Yeah, that's true.
Rage Against the Machine. I said, especially Adam's era, 3 Days Graves, not the new ones. I said specifically Adam's era. Slipknot, of course. Kind of Drowning Pool. I don't know why.
Wait a minute. Can you just imagine Eddie going around town with the windows down, just screaming, let the bodies on the floor?
Linkin Park.
I can see it totally.
Linkin Park.
So funny.
Linkin Park?
Yep. Disturbed, System of a Down, Ultra Bridge, Foo Fighters, Alice in Chains. I had this because he's the horny motherfucker. Deftones. Rob Zombie, and Psychics.
Julie, read your list.
Oh, okay. Wait, you all right?
Okay, I'm good. I had to sneeze and I stopped myself.
Okay. Well,
go ahead.
80s and 2000s. I've got first band, Slipknot. For sure. Next band, Howard Jones era, Killswitch Engage.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I definitely think he would have loved that style. Alice in Chains, for sure.
Yep.
Deftones, for sure. I do have Adam, 3 Days Grace. Soundgarden, I have. I've got Mudvayne. I think he would have really loved Mudvayne. Rammstein, I have. Just the overall intensity and heaviness of the music.
Yeah.
Dream Theater, I think he would have loved because of how good John Petrucci is as a guitarist. And my last one I have is 9 Inch Nails. So.
Oh, yeah, without doubt.
He would have loved Fred Reznor.
A lot of us have a lot of the same bands. All right. I also have Adam era 3 Days Grace. I mean, think about it. And before anyone gets in the comments and is like, oh, he wouldn't have been. Listen.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. It's my list. No, but I feel like, and this goes with my next one too, is like the lyrical content that 1X had.
Yes.
He would have
And life starts now.
loved Adam 3 Days Grace. He would have loved it. He would have absolutely loved it. My next one is also Linkin Park. Again, thinking of the lyrical content that Linkin Park has. I mean, if you haven't listened to Linkin Park, please go do so you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Of course, Deftones is also on my list because it's fucking is a Muslim bitch. And any like Eddie Munson fan that I've met that listens to like this genre listens to Deftones. My next one is I'm kind of sad y'all don't have this on your list. It's Korn.
Who?
Korn.
I was gonna put Korn.
I completely forgot about Korn.
I was about to put Korn. I should have put Korn.
See, I had System of a Down on my list, but then like thinking of it, I'm like, yeah, I like yes and no. It's like what me and Julia were talking about with a lot of artists and bands. It's like yes and no because like it depends on the songs.
You think
He would have loved Korn. It's like the same thing with Deftones. My next one, of course, is Slipknot. I also have, I guess these could be separate. White Zombie
and Rob Zombie.
Then I have Nine Inch Nails, Alice in Chains, and Soundgarden. Now, if you know me, you know that I love Nirvana. So I would have loved to put Nirvana on this list.
He would not have liked his
but
voice.
He would have liked it, but he wouldn't
Love
it. He wouldn't love it like he would love Alice in Chains. Yeah, respect it like it. He wouldn't, hate it. but it's definitely not like Soundgarden and Alice in Chains, and I also definitely don't think he'd like Pearl Jam. I think this goes when Julian goes through his dislike bands list because a lot of them him and I have talked about and agreed upon. So Lucas, how many do you have for 2010 to now?
I should have put 10. How about this?
I have 6.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
How many do you have? 10? All right, you go first then.
All right, first band I have up is Gojira.
Okay.
I think you would have loved the overall heaviness of it and just how great they are to writing hooks. I definitely think Gojira would have been perfect. Wage War, I think he would have loved the overall heaviness of it. Spirit Box, just how experimental Spirit Box is. I think he would have really enjoyed them. Turnstile.
Okay.
I'll put on there. Shit.
I do think he would really like Turnstile a lot. Hailstorm. Some of the best musicians in modern hard rock, in my opinion. Sum 41, they're a fun band. I think he will definitely love. He has to have a couple fun bands, and Sum 41's a fun band.
I'm surprised you didn't put them in the 2000s.
Yeah. Royal Blood, I definitely think he would have liked Royal Blood as well. The Ghost Inside, I think he would have really enjoyed just the overall heaviness alone. Trivium, again, the musicianship of the band, I think he would have really enjoyed because of the guitar parts. And an interesting one to end it off with, Black Veil Brides. Again, the overall musicianship of the band, I think he would have liked later Black Veil than early Black Veil. I don't think he would have liked like 2011 to 2013. I think he would have liked them 2014 to now. But yeah,
Lucas.
They're heavier stuff for sure.
All right. For me, I should have thought about this because I don't know when "But Separate Me From You" came out. But I put A Day to Remember.
Okay.
I feel like you would not enjoy like Common Courtesy and "What Separate Me From You" and "Homesick." I Prevail. I really think you enjoy I Prevail. I think he'll like the Lifelines. a lot. I really think he would. Next one, again, is a little bit, again, I think you'll like this one. Motions of Light. I'll put that in there as well.
I honestly could see that.
I could see that.
Especially they're especially like Creatures and Disguise. I don't know much of the new album, so I can't speak upon that. So
I think he would. I think he would.
You think he'd like the new album?
Yeah, I think he would.
Mm-hmm.
I said Bad Omens. I also said Hailstorm and Spirit Box. Also, can you say the horror for Julian?
Please.
I also put Ice Nine Kills.
You're killing us.
Good. The reason why I have them because how creative they have been in the music industry for a long time, and I really think you would enjoy the creativeness that they have put on. I really think they would.
I think he'd like the gimmick. He would like the gimmick.
He would like the gimmick.
Okay.
Wage War as well. I put Bring Me the Horizon, and I also put Memphis Mayfire. I think you will enjoy them too.
I think early Memphis Mayfire he would enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy him much more.
Probably. I mean, can I just speak upon the Ice Nine Kills thing real quick though? Because I was gonna add them on my list too. I don't think he would really enjoy them a lot. I think he would like certain songs, but I do think overall he would respect them.
For sure.
100% would respect them for what they're doing, but he may not like all of it just because, like, and this isn't like me saying like, oh, because I don't like all of it, that means Eddie doesn't like. No. I'm thinking like with how Eddie is with music, especially with guitar. You know, like if he were to listen to like Welcome to Horrorwood and he listened to like The Box and the production of that and not being able to hear the other feature and you know, that's what I'm saying. I feel like he would like certain songs, but he wouldn't overall like the band. He would respect them for what they're doing, don't get me wrong. But yeah. So for my list, I feel like my last one is a bit of a shock, so I'm gonna read that one last. I have Hailstorm at number 1, of course. Number 2, I'm so disappointed in Bo. They're Pretty Reckless.
Oh,
hello?
Shit!
He would have won the Pretty Reckless. Are you kidding?
I forgot about the Pretty Reckless. Damn it!
Again, this goes back to the female, women in rock. He would have loved Spirit Box. He would have fucking loved Spirit Box. Absolutely would have loved it. This one was one my mom actually told me, and I added it. Black Label Society.
Yeah.
I could definitely see Black Label, 100%.
Yep.
Now, Julian, just hear me out on this one, all right? Stone Sour.
I can see it.
2010 to now Stone Sour, though.
House of Golden Bones.
Exactly.
Secrecy.
Exactly.
Okay, you know what? Now I'm pissed off I didn't go with Stone Sour.
Right.
You're right.
Just wait. Vended.
He would definitely enjoy Vended, for sure.
Yep.
Hi, Griffin. Hi, Simon.
Hello, children of Slipknot.
2 children of Slipknot and Buddy. Children of Slipknot and
Friends. Man, band name called it.
What?
Said band name called it. I'm gonna call my band, even though I'm not Children of Slipknot and Friends.
And Pal.
Right. And Pals.
That's not like a TV show.
All right.
Griffin, Simon.
That
Griffin.
was our list.
Man, I want to see the tank. like the Osbournes.
The 70s. It's like those bands from the 70s where they're all families. The Taylor.
The Taylor's like the Osbournes. Make it like the Osbournes.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
I love that show.
Twice as many expletives.
All right, so I feel like instead of just ending this off early, even though we've been here for like an hour, why don't we say our favorite moments of Eddie? The funniest moments in the show.
What bands he wouldn't like.
Oh, you're right. All right, can I list one? Because I already have one right now.
Go on ahead.
Motley fucking Crue. Do
Yeah.
not fucking at me. He would not like Motley Crue. What so fucking? I'm so sorry, Eddie. He would not.
Why did you hit me?
He would not like them at all, and you cannot tell me otherwise. You cannot. And that is not because I don't like them. They just fucking suck.
Yeah, I have Motley Crue on my list as well. I
Pretty much
respect.
everyone.
Here's the thing. I respect the hell out of Vince Neil, and I respect the hell out of Mick Mars. I respect the hell out of those two. Nikki Sixx and you know who.
Fuck up.
And he needs to stop posting dumb shit on social media. Yeah, the dude posted his dick on Instagram like 2 days
Yeah, I
ago.
was gonna say that. Yeah, he did. He did.
Stan had a feast day with that, which, by the way, happy birthday, Sebastian Stan. He's 40 years old today. He's not going to watch this episode.
Hey, you never know. Next up, another band I definitely know he would hate. Me and Sydney talked about this. Twisted Sister.
I didn't put my list.
He would hate D. No, mainly because of D. Snyder. He would hate D. Snyder.
No, not even just that. I just feel like Eddie would hate hair and glam metal. He would fucking hate it.
Dude, he would have had a field day with Steel Panther.
Oh my god, he'd be like, ugh.
Next up I have is the Limp Biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would have. I also think
Yeah.
a good majority of I think he would have hated like most of the rappy new metal because like Deftones, Slipknot, System, they were new metal. But like bands like Limp Bizkit, POD, 1,000 Foot Crutch, I think he would have hated them.
Here's the reason I think specifically he would hate Limp Bizkit.
Fred Durst.
Fucking Fred Durst's fucking goddamn voice is it's bad. It's just bad. You can't convince me. It's just we're gonna punch myself in the face. No,
Please punch Fred Durst in the face. Fred Durst is fucked and he fucking sucks.
Yeah.
You don't really want to
Yeah,
do
he fucking hate Limp Bizkit. He
We
hate
would
Limp
go
Bizkit.
with me.
All right, I'm gonna say my next one because I know you and I both have this band on the list. So, Creed.
I do.
Fucking
Yeah.
hate Creed. And this is what I was talking about with Pearl Jam too. He would not like Pearl Jam because of the same thing. It's the fucking vocal. Scott Stapp.
Scott Stapp stole Eddie Vedder's vocals.
Yeah, he stole his vocals.
Eddie,
Stole
seriously,
them.
Eddie Vedder's rolling in his grave and he's not even dead.
I was gonna say, did he die? No.
That's why I said
I
that.
wonder. Did he
You
die?
know what the craziest thing is?
What?
Eddie Vedder having Twitter beef with Nikki Sixx.
That's a thing?
That's the fucking thing. That's why I said Nikki doesn't shut the fuck up. They both don't shut the fuck up. I'm gonna be honest there, but Nikki Sixx does not shut up. He just keeps talking and tweeting and shut up. That happened this year, I'm pretty sure. I just fucking blew Julian's mind. I've left him speechless. Oh my god.
So my
That's
next
another
band, I could definitely agree. I think we all would agree with both of these. Pierce the Veil and Sleeping with Sirens.
Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like he would have. No, he wouldn't have respect for Pierce the Veil, especially after everything that happened with that band.
Instrumental wise, he would respect Pierce the Veil more, I think.
Oh
Vocal,
yeah. Oh my god. Sorry, Kellen, if you're watching this, but I'm gonna be honest. He would not like your fucking band. He wouldn't. He would.
another band he wouldn't like, Zombified.
Yeah, can we just say that and move on? Because I really don't even want to get into it.
Yeah, we're not going to get into Falling Reverse. We're not going to get into them.
Okay, thank you.
Next band I have is Blink-182.
Yep.
I think he sort of like with Pierce the Veil, Sleep with Sirens. He would hate the voice. He would definitely have hated like Tom DeLonge and what's his name, Mark Hoppus. Yeah,
I think he'd like Mark's vocals. See, I don't think he would totally hate Blink-182. I think he'd like the songs where you only hear Mark. You don't hear Tom.
Yeah, or Matt. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, next up I have, look at this photograph!
Yeah, he would.
Fucking hate Nickelback.
He would hate
Nickelback.
No, he would hate him for one sole reason. They all sound the fucking same.
Ah. Can I say the next one that I have? I don't know if we both have this on our list, but I would say that he would hate Hinder.
I do not have them on my list, but do you definitely?
I'm so sorry, my love. I keep hitting you. Another
Gotta
one.
kiss him after that.
I'm wearing lipstick. I can't do that. I'll ruin the box. I feel like he would also hate My Darkest Days. And I say that.
Yep, I was gonna say that. Yep.
With full disrespect. I say that with full disrespect. Anything that has anything to do with like misogyny and like talking shit about women, he would hate. So Buck Cherry, he'd also hate. Hinder, My Darkest Days, definitely fucking Nickelback.
I was gonna say Puddle of Mud, but like he has a lot of. Does he?
Old Puddle of Mud. Old Puddle of Mud.
Yeah. New Puddle of Mud, like he is very respectful of women in his recent music. So
I don't listen to Puddle of Mud, so I know.
Oh, another one. He would despise the hell out of Kid Rock.
Oh my God,
yes.
Saving Abel too. Old
Without
Saving Abel.
question.
Oh yeah, Old Theory. Actually, I think he just hate Theory of a Dead Man. Altogether.
Okay, so I also want to add.
Last one. I got one. Bon Jovi.
Oh, this isn't like a band that he would hate. This is just because I know people in our podcast group are going to be like, why didn't you put this band? I didn't put Beartooth because realistically, Eddie would not like Beartooth. I think he'd like some songs.
But he would respect them, but not love.
Like him.
He wouldn't love them like me. Listen, I wanted to put them on my list because I love them, so I want Eddie to love them, but that's not how this list works. So, anyways, continue on, Julian.
Sorry, I just got Josh Balls.
Oh my God.
Hello,
Wow.
early. But anyway, yeah. Next up, I do have Bon Jovi.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sorry, Millie.
What?
I know you're dating his son. Millie Bobby Brown is dating Bon Jovi's son.
Wait, what? Really?
I was like, anytime I'm like in a space on Twitter,
Eddie would have been like, "Don't invite me to the wedding. I'm not coming."
He's like, I don't fucking like your
I will
dad.
pass. I got a jam session with Metallica. I'm better off doing that than that.
Corroded Coffin is going on tour finally, okay? And by tour, I mean we're going to a different part of the state.
Yeah, we're going to a different part of the country.
No, they're still in Indiana. They're just going to a different town. They're not knocking.
Yeah, we're in Indianapolis.
We're in middle of nowhere, even though we were already there to begin with.
All right, well that's pretty much all. That's all most of what I have. And I don't know if he'd like. I don't think he'd like Kiss, mainly because of Gene.
Oh God, no. So that's the thing, is like it makes me so mad that they had Kiss playing in the D&D scene. It makes me so mad. We could have gotten literally anything. I'm just glad it wasn't fucking Motley Crue, which apparently they had Motley Crue in the show. I don't fucking remember it. I blacked out. So I mean, you know. All right. So I think the last thing we should do is say one of our favorite moments, and this is hard for me because I have a lot. All right. We'll start with Lucas. What's your favorite moment of season 4 with Eddie? Actually, we'll say 3. We'll say 3 because I
was gonna say I got a lot. Again, the first introduction to him. The second thing is also when he was getting away from like, oh God, he was getting away from somebody. He kept on. No, when he fucking fell into the upside down. When he fucking fell off the boat into the upside down, he's like, what the fuck? And he just like fell into the water. I'm like, is he dead?
Well, he's
Julian, I will kick you from this episode.
Speaking of dead, I was gonna say also, again, come on now. My favorite scenes, appearance of all the seasons I watch is definitely again the guitar, the Master of Puppets, of course.
Yeah.
It has to be on there because that was one of my first moments. Again, we teased about the guitar, but we didn't know it was. There were a lot of things, rumors about the
There were two main rumors. It was Master of Puppets and the Final Countdown.
Final Countdown.
I had a feeling it was going to be Master of Puppets, though.
It was, and he mostly played it. Like he
played almost all of it.
Almost all of it, except for the solo, which is again respectful because again you don't have the fast fingers for it, but you know I really do enjoy that scene with him. I think it's one of his best scenes, even though again one certain member was a piece of shit in the cast, and again it's like this is for you. I'm like.
Oh, yeah, fuck that bitch.
I was like, why you do this for them? But
bitch, can I just say he didn't give a fuck about her? He didn't give a fuck about. He felt bad that she died. He didn't give a fuck about Chrissy. She was gonna sell her fucking ketamine. Okay. He didn't give a fuck. She was she was there for weed, but then she was like, "Do you have something stronger?" He was only nice to her because he saw she was anxious. That was it.
Yeah. But just overall, that scene was just incredible. Just like him just playing it, and you have like all this other shit going around. With I don't know why this high school was beating up on Erica for some reason. I don't know why. But also the other things as well. You have Max about to fight Vecna. All the other things as well. Like again, there's all the other shit in there. I'm definitely one of my favorite scenes in there.
All right, Julian, continue.
Just overall, that scene when he just jumps and he fell off the boat. I always gonna love that scene so much.
All right, Julian, what are your top 3 moments?
Obviously, one of them is the Master of Puppets scene. Obviously, second one was probably when he made his grand entrance in the lunchroom. Just the introduction of his character. Just absolutely amazing. And I fucking love this. I can just quote it right now. This is music!
Yes!
I have that picture on my phone. I love it so much. All right.
This is...
You're going to be kind of shocked at something. Okay, so number 1, of course, is his introduction. It is my favorite fucking scene all of season 4. The best fucking scene. All of it. Because here's the thing. I actually, on Twitter, somebody got footage. I don't know who released it. I don't know who got it. Someone's audition tape for Eddie. That was not Joseph Quinn. And it was fucking weird. It was weird. It didn't feel like Eddie. Like, Joseph Quinn is Eddie Munson. He is Eddie Munson. He is the moment. No, I'm just kidding.
In this moment.
No, he would hate that band.
He probably would, actually. Yeah, he would.
He would hate that band, especially that fucking atrocious Queen cover.
He would have complained because of their dressing times.
Well, yeah. But damn, this is a little hard. Number 2 definitely being when they're in the upside down and they're fighting the bats, like when they're just getting done fighting the demo bats, and he's like, Jesus Christ, but he does like an angry shimmy. It's like the funniest fucking thing. Oh damn, what's the third one? Oh, this is hard. I just love me some Eddie Munson. That's what it is. Probably, oh, man. It's got to be the D&D scene. That scene is so good. Like, I listen, here's the thing is, I love the Master of Puppets thing, and this is another question I want to pose to you guys. What is one song that he should have played instead of Master of Puppets? It's still keeping it Metallica, though, if you want. Because I have mine.
I was going to say Seek and Destroy.
Okay.
Damn it. I think that would have been a good one.
Great song.
I definitely think it would keep the speed in a way. I think he should have chosen Creeping Death.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say either Probably anything off of Ride the Lightning. But if I had to pick one, it would be For Whom the Bell Tolls. Because, think about it. The clock chiming. It would have gone great. Would have been perfect. I feel like that's an album that, like, yes, people know about, but don't really talk enough about when it comes to Metallica. I'm gonna be honest. I also do want to say that if you are one of those fans of Metallica, I have two things that I have to say. If you're one of those fans of Metallica that are shaming those for getting into the band based off of Stranger Things, fuck you. You miserable piece of shit. Let people enjoy things. And two, if you are the type of person to make fun of somebody for cosplaying any of the characters from Stranger Things, but specifically Eddie, again, fuck off, you miserable piece of shit. Here's the thing with that though. If Eddie were still like he were a person, like in our real world, and like around our age, he would be doing this shit. He would be cosplaying, he would still be playing D&D, he would be doing all of it. Like half of these people, I think that make fun of those who cosplay or like play D&D or play video games are the same type of people that would actually make fun of Eddie in real life.
Exactly.
And they only like Eddie because Joseph Quinn is attractive, which he is. Do not fucking get me wrong. That man is, ooh, you know,
The true
chef's
chef.
kiss, bitch. Yeah. But they would have made fun of Eddie. They would have made fun of Eddie, and that pretty much like goes against everything that Eddie was. And it makes me so mad and frustrated. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of this episode. Why don't we do after us? Lucas, you're up.
I'm chewing.
Okay, Julian, you're up. Bitch, you're not chewing on nothing.
I know. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching this episode of the MoshCast. This has been something me, Sydney, and Lucas have been working on for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so happy I was able to be a part of it. And thank God I got my Hellfire shirt last night. And I just loved doing this. I really love doing this so much. And let us know if you guys want to see more of this stuff. Let us know if you guys want to see us do like, oh, what would these celebrities, what would these characters listen to? We could definitely come up.
We should do more of those.
We should definitely do more of stuff like this because this was an absolute fun. I think you guys would enjoy it for sure. You can find me on Instagram at HeavyMetalJoker_music. I got my mini album review series. It's just gonna be the album review series. Albums I missed is retired because I just realized I actually enjoy doing the mini series more. I have over 110 album reviews total at the moment.
Oh my God, dude.
How much content I've made when I left, but yeah, Monday first 3 reviews for Comeback Kid, Great American Ghost, and Varsity will be up, and then yeah, concert coverage will be coming soon as well, and yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
All right, Lucas, go ahead.
I heard my best Shawn Michaels. But anyways, thank you guys for all the fluid, all the trans, all non-binary people of the world. Thank you guys for watching this episode of the MoshCast. We talked about basically our husband, -1, of Eddie Munson.
Yeah, he's not Julian's husband, apparently.
You don't know?
Lucas said it, not me. Don't get mad at me.
I'm talking to Lucas.
Oh, okay. I'm out of this conversation then.
Well, okay.
I'm just gonna eat my popcorn.
But again, you can find me on Instagram, Lucas.106336. Again, I know they don't wipe both the sides, but
that's all.
Keep going, brother.
But again, follow my TikTok, Lucas_Rainmaker. Should be posting a little bit more in there. But again, college is coming up, so again, yeah, no, boo, yeah.
College.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Again, you're welcome for being here. You're welcome.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence, my friend. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the MoshCast. I definitely think that this is something that we could do. So again, shout out to my mom for possibly starting a new series on the MoshCast without even like knowing it. I had such a fun time talking, just getting to talk about Eddie. It really warms my cold little heart. What the fuck, Lucas? Anyways, you guys know where to find me. Everything will be linked down below. If you haven't seen season 4 of Stranger Things, please go do so, and please go support Joseph Quinn. Please go watch his other work. Oh my god, me after Eddie died. I'm sorry.
Hell.
Jason, don't cut that out.
Do not. No, I told him not to edit any of this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
All right. Well, this has been fun.
Look,
That's
just run around
Lucas.
like a stripper.
That's Lucas. That's Julian. Boy, if you don't. That's Lucas. That's Julian. I'm Sydney. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out our other content and our other podcasts. Until next time, see ya!
MoshCast!